Hi, everyone. Back at it again. Listen, we had a couple of meetings on the weekend. Good meetings, really good meetings. Very happy about them, to say the least. And we've decided that we'll be doing our introductory post for Steam Film within the next 7 to 10 days. We have a little bit more to do, but nothing that should hold us up from that posting. And of course, Steam Film is going to be everything from our perspective relating to screenwriting, acting, and filmmaking. It will be the handle on which we will post the film blogs. But as well, it's going to be more than that. We will be doing blogs on Steam Film for contests and various other things as well. As I say, all things relating to screenwriting, acting, and filmmaking. So we're getting very excited about that. Now, part of that release, of course, is going to be contingent on the film and the posts that we will make through the pre-production, production, post-production, marketing, and whatnot of this film. And as you know, we had a bit of a contest relating to the title of the film 4 days ago, I guess now. And at that, you know, through that, we actually received a number of very good suggestions. I did a post blog which gave you some indication of what we were looking at. I answered all of your posts, I believe, to give you insight as to our thinking. But if I may just reiterate a little bit on that post blog, because we have, after meeting this weekend, decided that the working title and working title for the film, based on your input, is going to be, thanks to J.R. Cornell, it's going to be the title Better Left Unsaid. I wasn't too keen on it initially, but the more I thought about it, the more other people explained to me what their interpretation of it was, and of course with the support that you had, I think it deserves a really good shot at becoming the release title for the film, of course, which will be finalized just about when we finish the final cut and when we're ready to start the marketing of the film. Just so you're clear that most films I've been involved in, the working title has never ended up being the final title. In fact, I'll give you a good example, and I think I meant to mention this in my previous blog as well. The film The Recruit, the working title was The Farm. The Farm being the school in Langley, West Virginia for the CIA, where all of this was supposed to happen. As I say, at the last minute, it changed to be The Recruit, and I didn't even know that. I was looking for The Farm to be released, as I think I said, and it ended up being changed to The Recruit. So there is a chance this title may change, but it may not, which means it's got a chance to really develop legs, and hopefully will end up getting a credit for J.R. Cornell. That doesn't mean, though, that we've set aside Better Left Unsung or even The Long Road Home, which I think both have some credibility as well. Anyway, we're going to do it, or we're going to name it, I should say, for the time being and hopefully forever, Better Left Unsaid. So when I refer to Better Left Unsaid now, I'm referring to the same film that we were earlier talking about when we referenced Stoker's Furnace, also For the Love of Pete, and of course My Beautiful Rock Star. So now, jettison all of that, and now start thinking Better Left Unsaid. You know, it's important you understand the thought that goes into the naming of a title of the film. You know, as you know, I'm a big supporter of Blake Snyder and Save the Cat. Not particularly because of any literary strengths that he might have or whatnot, but there's no doubt that Mr. Snyder was named and or probably still is one of the most known spec writers of screenplays in LA. Just to clarify that, a spec writer is somebody who will take an idea and then try to sell his spec or his screenplay, write the screenplay and sell a spec, as opposed to a screenwriter that might be hired to take up somebody else's idea and write it, and or to fix a screenplay already written, and or to take a storyline and help improve it, whatever it may be. That would not be Blake's, I should say Mr. Snyder's forte, I think, whereas spec screenwriting is. I mention this because in his book Save the Cat, he gives reasons to pick a really strong title. Because what he's been able to do is he's been able to plug into, from a spec writing point of view, what producers are looking for in Hollywood. By that I mean, what he's suggesting in Save the Cat is really, if you want to catch the eye of producers in Hollywood, this format's going to give you a reasonably good kick at the can. All right? So think in terms of spec writing when you think in terms of Blake Snyder. So when he suggests the reason in his book for the title, he's really saying, hey, this is to get the producer's attention. Well, we're not in that boat with Better Left Unsaid. We're one step beyond. We're now looking for a title that's going to get the ticket buyer's attention. So what Blake Snyder says in his book is valid. May not be so valid for us because, as I say, we're one step beyond that now. So what we have to do now is kind of measure the response that people are going to have to Better Left Unsaid. And I think it's got a good chance. So it may not have to apply to the rules that are outlined in Save the Cat. And that was part of what we discussed this weekend, which kind of gave me a better understanding of, and maybe a more simplified look at the title at this point. So I guess what we will look at is this being sort of a marketing survey as to how much interest can be created by using Better Left Unsaid than any other title at this point. So here we go. We're moving forward. Better Left Unsaid is it. And I hope to be getting back to you within 24 hours with our next post, and I think I'll be talking a little bit more then about Steam Film. Okay? So all the best until then. Take care. Bye.